What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of my YouTube channel here, covering my project car. This is my 72 Chevelle. It's a Malibu, not an SS. I've had the car for about 7 years now. It was an inheritance. Been in my family for probably 30 years. So I think I'll just do a quick intro, quick walk around what I've done so far, and what I plan on doing on it, and where I'm at right now. Let's walk it around. So we'll just do a quick walk around here and see what I've done so far and where I'm at. Gotta excuse my messy, disorganized garage, but it is what it is. So I've got the standard small block 350 that came out of a mid-70s square body pickup. Not much done to it. It just has a Edelbrock intake. It's got 600 Holly. So I have a new, I think that intake is a single plane. I have a new dual plane intake to put in there. Like I said, I'm pretty much going to pull this motor, tear it down to the block, have it machined. I've got new intake lifters. I'm going to replace the heads with some eBay cheapo, probably DNA small block Chevy headers. So we got new brakes all the way around. I have new master cylinder, new booster, got some Nikon brake lines. Front to rear is all new lines. We've got been converted to a Jeep Grand Cherokee steering box. The only issue I'm running into now is leaky fittings, which is the story of my life. The Jeep box is metric, and the Chevy pump is standard. So they got the metric O-rings on the Jeep side, which I replaced. This low pressure side is I just got a new end that has the metric on it and with the O-ring, and replaced that hose. But the high pressure side, I have an adapter, basically the standard adapter. Let's see here, goes from standard to metric. However, it likes to leak right at the fitting there. No matter how much you try to tighten it down, it just doesn't want to seal up right. So I may have to have a whole new hose made for it. I have to go to a hydraulic shop because I tried Napa and they were like, well, we can't do that. We don't have the fittings, whatever. All right, so as far as suspension, got the tubular control arms, got Alden American coilovers, and BMR sway bar. Replaced the entire steering linkage and the tie rod end adjusters there. I had to get these little pricey billet tie rod adjusters, but I couldn't get the toe in, toe out right with the other ones. And then as far as the brake lines, still trial and error. I have a this fitting right here is leaking at my flare. Really just hadn't really done much of making flares before, so this is a learning process and how to get it to seat right. I think I've been cranking down the flares a little bit too much for the final, and I need to leave it a little looser there so when I connect it, it kind of presses into the fitting and makes a good seal. So, it is what it is. It's there. We'll get it worked out. Same with the new calipers. This kit's actually a front disc conversion that came from, I'll say, Pirate Jack. Alright, moving right along. You can see my little whiteboard up there with notes on it so I don't forget to torque stuff, tighten stuff, add fluids. It's a lot to remember. The frame, it's just totally rusted. The frame itself is in good shape. It was just totally surface rust, so I've been using Pour 15 as I'm going along and painting it as far as I could reach. And then, the body is rough. It needs a lot of work. It was a quick, cheap paint job that I guess my dad did years ago. And I also have my rear seats I have torn out for I have new upholstery, new foam, which is stashed in the back there, to redo all these. Nice new vinyl. And then for the rears, let's see, I've been working on that. So I got these old dry rotted tires on here, which I'll be replacing. I got some new rims from Jegs. Actually, like the this style. I want to give more like a old school NASCAR kind of look with it. Not go crazy with the 22-inch rims. I don't know, I kind of like the old school look with the fat tires, fat white letter tires. It'll look pretty good. And then we'll do the underneath the rear. My old fuel tank here. It's seen better days. Still has a couple gallons in it that I need to somehow get rid of, but I still have some in that jug over there that I drained out. So you can get up underneath here. Oh, I'm too old for this shit. So I basically wire wheeled everything up underneath here and repainted it with Pour 15. And then I've got the new Moog drop springs. I've got this BMR suspension, tubular arms, BMR sway bar. Nice new differential cover. Replaced the pinion seal. Built all new brakes. New Nikop brake lines. Got some KYB shocks in there. You can see the old or the new brake line running from front to the back. And new U-joints. So the drive shaft's laying in the trunk right now because I replaced the U-joints and painted the drive shaft, but I've got to replace that tail shaft seal and the rear transmission, of course. And it's the 350 pan, of course, leaks like a sieve, so I got to pull that again and seal that up. But new brakes, new masters, or new wheel cylinders. Like I said, still got some leaks on my flares that I need to fix. It's kind of aggravating trying to get flares, but getting there a bit at a time. So I just tossed this rim on the back here, get an idea of how it's going to look. They're 15 by 8. It'll be tight though with tucking up under the wheel well there because you can't really get enough back spacing on these wheels. It's I think 3.75. I didn't see anything higher to actually, 4.25 would have been really nice squeeze in there, but got to work with what you got. So the body, it needs a little work. Got some weight reduction going on here. But luckily, I've got a good paint and body guy in South Florida, Arco Customs. If you check him out on Facebook, Jamie, he does really nice work. So, boy, Jamie's going to hook me up when we get to that part. Can't really see it here. You got some, spots where the paint's bubbling, where the quarters are replaced. As you can see, it was originally a green and white car from the factory, but that's been changed about 4 times. I think it was yellow and black and then orange and black, and I don't know what else in between. Also, if any of you have a body Chevelle like this, especially when the body mounts are worn out, the body bushings, they tend to flex a lot when you jack them up. So if you don't pop the doors open when you put it up on jack stands, you're not getting the door open. It pretty much pinches and you have to drop it back down to get the door open. Let's see on the other side. Example by the driver's side here, you can see when you jack this thing up, it just pinches the door, and yeah, it's stuck. But as soon as you drop it back down off the stands, the body goes back. I mean, the frame flex kind of levels out again and fixes it up, and doors open just fine. As far as the interior goes, brand new carpeting. I got these new Pro car seats. They're pretty sweet. Pretty budget friendly. I've had them for a few years now. I think I paid like $350 each for them. I can't really remember to have to pull up the receipts. But kind of making a template here to build a console a little bit at a time. You know, not sure if I can see it now, but I basically fixed the floor, brush spots, pinned it up, painted with Port 15, and it's got some Dynamat on there. I didn't go crazy and do the whole floor, but you know, I think that's kind of overkill. Just got sections with Dynamat in there. It was actually Fat Mat, not Dynamat, but same difference. Alright, well there you go. Hope you liked my little intro and walk around to my 72 Chevelle. Try to do some more videos. I probably should have started when I started working on this thing, but it really didn't dawn on me to even do videos. So I'll try to get some more. Today's project is just going to be, I was working on brakes, trying to do my brake flares, fix them up so they stop these leaks. Maybe. Watch my half-ass mechanic skills. Definitely not a professional mechanic. IT guy during the day, my normal day-to-day, but I did learn a lot just growing up. My grandparents worked on all kinds of equipment. You know, we had a lot of farm equipment, cars, trucks, and it was basically it was basically you know, couldn't afford to have somebody else fix it, so they had to do everything for themselves, and you know, kind of cobble together parts. There wasn't parts stores everywhere around the corner. You couldn't just go on Amazon and order whatever you need. Just kind of figure it out. So anyway, that's it for now. And like I said, I will maybe try to do a whole set of videos of when they eventually pull this motor, tear it down, send it to the machine shop, everything. We'll see how that goes. So, all right, y'all have a good day. See ya.